We live? Let me know if we're live. I don't know why it's being funny today. Okay, it's working. Sweet. Right? Still don't see you guys confirming it in chat. We live? Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, sorry about that. Every time I try to stream to like different locations, like, you know, Kick, Twitch, Facebook, whatever, it just always craps out for whatever reason. I don't know why. If anyone's got the answer, that'd be great. We have some obviously new stuff. You know, we got Beggar's Canyon Part 2. I haven't watched any of this stuff yet. Been wanting to do it with you guys. I've been waiting to do it with you guys. So we're going to get on this. And yeah, but first of all, I want to chat with you for a minute, see how you're all doing, touch base. It's been, I think, what, couple weeks? So as a lot of you know, I was in LA and I was hanging out with Nick. And then I'll be gone again next week. And then I'll be back for like maybe a week if I come back. And then I'll be gone again for probably a month and a half. So let's try to get as much time as we can in together and hang out while I'm here. And 66 viewers. Let's go, dude. Check that out. Pretty cool. 66 on the dot. That number follows me everywhere I go. We do have the sale going on. 20% off everything. And we also launched our sound pack for our new EU sound pack. So I know a lot of you guys are waiting for that one, but it is out now officially. So if you want to go through it, you can. You can test all the sounds to see if you like it before you upgrade the pack. Okay. Let's get on with today's vid, which is going to be, I guess, starting with Lost Legends, who is like, remember when we first watched him, he was at like 200 subscribers or something like that, and I think the video had like maybe like 2,000 views. He's now got 50,000 subscribers, just about. That video has 500,000 views, which is fucking crazy. And then this new one 8 days ago has over 250,000, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and give that a watch. And I know Skywalker Stories did a couple, and there's, you know, the Tales of am I forgetting these guys? The other guy. Anyways, as for my little AI journey, if you guys didn't catch it, which you might not have, because anyways, we went ahead and we redid a old fan fiction with new images. So good, but using the dark side, kind of like Mace did. I like that option, so let's go with that. So Luke like, embarks on his quest with Vader. How I used to do fan fictions, where I would, you know, take actual existing Star Wars images and like plop them over. We now took AI and Photoshop. We've had to Photoshop a shit, basically all of these, shit ton of them, and put them in so that it looks akin to what I'm saying. And the next one we're doing now is What If Darth Maul Trained Anakin? And we're actually making that into a movie. So the same way that, you know, these guys do their little videos, we're doing that now with fan fictions, but there's no, it's still my narration over it and my voice and my music and all of that, right? There's no actual voices from the characters or anything like that. So it's going to be like all of these scenes will be moving and they'll be interacting with each other. The only problem with What If Maul Trained Anakin is that it's quite grim. It's probably my most graphic fan fiction. And so like we have a lot of really graphic stuff in there, which I'm probably going to have to blur a lot of it. And then most likely release the R-rated, the uncensored version, either for members or for members on Facebook, depending on the YouTube guidelines. Because it's pretty dark, man. It's, if you've listened to that fan fiction, What If Maul Trained Anakin, there's a lot of dark stuff in there, and we did it. Like, we full on, like, I have already. It's already mostly done. I can show you, but it's grim. It's fucking dark. I think it looks pretty badass. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is real R-rated Star Wars, but yeah, just to avoid any I don't know, guidelines or whatever. Just yeah, I'm not even gonna mess with it. So we'll just put like a blur thing over it. So that's that. Go and check out the fanfic. And we can get started with today's stuff. Got one of your birthday finished, working on the other half today. Can't wait to see you and the team at May. Oh, dude, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Did you hear about a crackdown on Warhammer 40k channels? No. Tell me about it. What happened? Why are they getting cracked down? So deal with that.
For centuries, the Society of the Black Dragon has sanctioned an ancient rite of combat known as the Kumite. Open only to the world's most lethal warriors. It has never been won by a Westerner. You are not Japanese. I can do it. Now, for the first time, the true story of America's super agent can be revealed.
What?
Remember, dear, no question. Yeah, but I wax on.
All right. Let's roll. Beggar's Canyon, Dead Man's Run. Man. You see, this stuff is just getting crazy praise on the Joe Rogan show. Like, they're showing all of these. It's wild.
Too far away from anywhere else to bring scavengers. You're all alone out there, I promise.
Let me shrink myself here.
I'll be back before dark.
Uh-oh.
You fellas out for a little joyride?
Kila no Tonga.
You'd be surprised. They grew up around here. I know these lands like the back
Oh,
of my
shit.
hand.
Kel Kethiruns
Oda OOM.
Orrik Ulaidar Ulaidar Aluvexa
Heitaka boom stesso. Uta getchek tulba.
Hey, Garrett, thank you, man. Says, good to see you. I've got to get back to work. Hopefully catch you down the road. Hopefully, man. Hey, have a great day. Have a good shift.
Suraneshkai.
Noti.
Koramin tek beş talra. Irun
This is
sabel.
pretty wild.
Ikorash dral vekun.
Oh! Damn! Hit him with that line. Oh my god. Annie. Anakin.
Tochata Adanta Hakailu Ota no Anka Apau.
Imperials. What are they doing all the way out here? Donza Imperio. Ixamorun Keth. Shalti Brak.
Oh, it's gonna get dark.
The R2 unit.
R2 unit.
You heard me.
Must be some kind of mix-up. What use would we have for one of those out here?
Stand down. Why would the Jawas lie?
To throw you off the scent of where those droids really went.
I only mentioned one droid.
Oh, there you go.
Krathun Velixara.
You kept your promise.
We kept it.
Log entry. Search subject located. Code 9823 in effect. Obstructive parties classified. Hostile. At my command.
Cool. It's a little dark side, but
Come on! Out of the way! You know, at this age, you guys are almost cute!
He's talking about the Jedi. What the? Oof. Ah. Okay. I don't think Luke would have used a rock. It would have been more believable if he just used the Force and like shoved that dude to the side. Okay. Way easier, more believable. Visually, really impressive. You know, AI is like coming a long freaking way. And I just saw, actually, I was supposed to record a video on it and I didn't. Totally forgot. Got sidetracked. Disney just, what did they do? Fucking hell. They just invested. Let me see if I can bring it up. Give me a second. It's something to do with AI. They just did some crazy ass shit, which is gonna have a lot of anti-AI people reeling, but it's not the 1 billion thing. This is different than that. What'd you guys think of it? Let's see. Saw there's a new CEO announced for Disney. Where was it? Hold on here. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Can't find it. Cannot find. Oh well. It's me, I'm the new CEO. Nice, dude. The new CEO that runs the theme parks. I don't know anything about this guy. Is he good? Didn't we touch on him earlier? Okay, so we got another one. We got Tales Untold. Yeah, so my recap on this, I think it was really nicely done in visually, but I think the chase could have been executed better just with what Luke would have done. And I think that's something that's really important when you're, creating fan fictions, which I've been doing for 10 years, is you have to know how the characters would act. And beyond anything visually, I mean, fan fictions using just images performed really well back in the day because of, at least mine, in my opinion, because of how I would align the characters and what they would do in terms of what George wanted them to do, and just continue that path. And they would speak and act accordingly. And that is by far and large the most important thing when playing with Star Wars characters. So, even beyond the visuals and making it pretty and all that, they have to, like with Vader, for example, they have to walk a certain way, right? Because we know that's how they walk. You can't introduce a new walk or a new cadence in their speech or whatever it might be. It has to be extremely exact. And the way they act has to be on par with how the characters have been acting. So I don't think Luke would have I don't know. I just don't think he would have used any sort of aggressive movements in that moment. If he would have, it would have been like shoving him into the canyon or something like that. I thought that was pretty fun. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, for sure it was fun. The next one, Star Wars Anakin Skywalker's first hours after. So is this a 16 minutes? Holy freak. Is this a continuation of the one that he did that went viral? Which doesn't seem to be catching as hard, but maybe it's because it's long. Oh, thanks, Nick. Bob Iger says Disney Plus will have AI-generated content on the platform by the end of September 2026. So, fully AI-generated content will be coming to Disney Plus. So, the war on AI is not against Star Wars YouTubers who are creating things that Disney only wishes they could. Well, they could, but wishes they would. But you will be having full AI content, part of your subscription service with Disney Plus, coming in 6 months. How do you feel about it? I don't know. We'll see. What happened to Rule of 3? Is it canceled? Thanks for the $5, man. No, it's not canceled at all. It's just I was away, and then Dash was away for 2 weeks, and then I've been away, and I'm going to probably be away for the next several months. So it's just hard to get a few hours in on that Thursday. Yeah. That now lands on me. So my schedule has just been extremely busy. Last week, George Lucas randomly popped on Film Theater Star Trek Funeral Stream. There's a 7-minute clip. You should watch it. Film Threats? He popped up on a YouTube channel? How is Miami? Also, I need to ask, are you sure one can pursue YouTube because someone said otherwise? Who cares what I say or what someone else says? Do what you want. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. In recent news, look at Markiplier's success. He just created a indie film, and it's already beating major studios. Right? I think it's already over like 20 million or something like that for the opening weekend, which is wild. You know, YouTubers are, I think, the future. Yeah. What up, Richard? How you doing? Okay, let's get to this reaction here. All right.
Today, along with the shocking news and an assassination attempt, was made him in a plot to overthrow the entire government. The attendance on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
Wow.
But my resolve has never been stronger.
Yeah, that's rough. Dude, are we even questioning if this is like it's hard to tell if there's a difference between studio and now AI. And that's literally why Disney is just announcing that they're going to be putting full AI movies and shows and whatever on Disney Plus in 6 months. Because this is like, this is insane. The combat is getting better too. Oh my god.
You're going down a path I can't follow.
Okay, well, if they're uploading this kind of graphic imagery, then I think I should be okay with my What If Darth Maul Trained Anakin. Because it has like rolling heads and stuff like that. So, I mean, if this is allowed up, then, I mean, there should be no problem with my stuff.
Because of Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is trying to turn you against him. You will not take it from me! I will do what I must.
Oh, dude. I mean, what the hell? This just looks literally as if you shot Hayden in this scene. You won't be able to tell anymore. And I would guarantee that Disney is already using AI in Star Wars projects that are going to be coming out. I would guarantee that they would be stupid. A company that is so focused on maximizing profits, they don't need to be spending $700 million anymore for Andor. They could probably spend a third of that and get the same result through utilization of AI. And that is why they're investing billions of dollars into it, because they see that in the long run it's going to save them money and they're going to get the same exact product at a shorter time and for less cash. If they do it ethically, there's no issue. Voldemort up in here? What the hell? What the hell is this? This is like the Voldemort scene in Harry Potter. You know, when he's in the train station. Dude, what the freak is this? This is freaking me out. It's like the dead side of Anakin.
The patient has been stabilized, my lord. He will make it. He is ready for body reconstruction.
Vader Episode 2 has no AI whatsoever. I've killed myself to make it happen. And I've come over so many roadblocks, money roadblocks, everything. I've had to do what I've had to do to make it happen. I'll just say that much. How would you feel, not that I'm going to, how would you feel if Episode 3 was AI? Like, this looks better than Episode 1. And it's insane because it's like I had to sit in makeup for, what was it, like 6 hours? And then the scene took like an hour to shoot, over an hour to shoot. And I was literally in the same position for like an hour. And this is done within like 2 seconds. It costs nothing. Well, you know, it makes you think, like, am I really now just am I shooting myself in the foot? You know? Even the mask looks the same. I don't know. It's just, it really makes you wonder, like, am I being an idiot? Oh, shit.
Silo.
Why the hell is he there?
The boy needs a new body.
Yes, my lord.
Disney stuff.
His injuries are extensive, but I can rebuild him with the finest cybernetics in the galaxy.
No. This body
Silo.
you will build. It is not to be a gift. It is not to be a blessing. It must be a prison.
A prison, my lord?
Pain will be his constant companion. Every breath, a reminder of his failure. Every step, a chain that binds him to my will. Designed it to be inefficient, outdated, limit his senses. Make him powerful, but only enough to serve me. Nothing more.
You lied to me. You told me you could save her.
Perhaps I could have, but you killed her, Vader. You murdered Padme.
I have done everything you wanted.
Oh shit, here we go.
You have failed me.
Here we go, from the
You
comics.
have failed yourself.
Here we go. Okay.
I will say this once and only once. If you step out of line again, if you attack me, I will annihilate you. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
Good. You had so much potential. Now look at you. Weak. You will spend the rest of your days as a shell of who you used to be.
So he's essentially just taking the comic once again. So check this out. This is the actual first video. This is from over 8 years ago.
Just hit like and comment below which one would
Be honored if you would
Check this out.
In today's episode, we're going to cover the first few pages of the first issue of the brand new Darth Vader comic by Marvel. The events pick up literally 1 second.
we go.
They just went that one step further.
No. You told me you could save her.
In your rage, you chose a different path.
As Vader continues to accept the realization that Padme is now dead, Palpatine tells him that she's gone and that the dark side can't bring her back. However, in her death, she gave him a gift. As our attention drapes over the scene, we come to Vader's left hand as he shapes his fingers.
he starts
into a
choking the
pincer,
Emperor
to
and
his fate obediently.
gets
Palpatine
blasted.
suddenly fires Force lightning at him, unleashing the full power of the dark side upon his apprentice. Now, he does this for two reasons. The first being to show him how Sidious asks his apprentice to use the power of his lightsaber to defend himself, Anakin
And he ignites that
Skywalker.
shit.
As he draws his lightsaber from his sleeve.
Anyways, I was just drawing a connection here.
You are a slave, always beneath me, and there is nothing you can do about it. I can feel your hate, your anger burning inside of you. This has been a traumatic time for you, my friend.
Crazy, hey, to think like we came from these comic videos and now we're like, you know, my face is revealed and I'm hanging out with you guys on a gaming channel and we're like, technology is like at the point where they've made it look like it's real. Like this, it's just crazy what happens within, 10 years time. I'm along with you all for the journey.
Gather yourself. A shuttle is waiting for you when you are ready.
Life support chamber online. Atmospheric stabilization in progress. You may remove your mask. Your helmet is no longer required within this chamber. External respirator functions have been transferred
I mean,
to the environment.
if Disney were to release something like this, which they said that they're going to release full AI generated content on Disney Plus, if they were to release this, and I would argue that they won't be releasing Star Wars content like this on Disney Plus. Like, why would they not? They see how wanted it is and they see how lucrative it is. There's kids, these fans are making this, right? These are Star Wars fans making this stuff. And it's interesting for me to see because it's like, okay, I came from the Stone Age kind of thing. The way I look at it and perceive this is I literally came from the Stone Age of Star Wars YouTube, where there were just like 3 other channels. It was, a revelation was to add music to your videos, which I did first. a revelation was to do voices for comics and to do the transitions, fast and matching the cadence of my speech with the action of the comic and doing the fan fictions and all that. That was like revolutionary, and that really boosted my channel, and I was just having fun with it. Like, this is the future. This is what these guys now, like, had this technology existed back when I started my channel, I mean, freaking hell. I can only imagine. But it is a different time, and it is now time to watch these guys grow and expand and do their thing, and be along for the ride. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to eventually use that too and see what I can do with it. But for the time being, I'm just enjoying what they're making as a Star Wars fan, because Disney's not giving us this shit.
Itself. Would you like me to remove your helmet?
Yes.
That's crispy as...
Respiration confirmed. This chamber will maintain your vital functions while unarmored. Outside this enclosure, removal of the mask will result in respiratory failure. You may remain unmasked for a limited duration. Extended exposure beyond this environment is not advised.
Wow. That's...
Oxygen concentration adjusted to compensate for pulmonary trauma. Pressure and humidity calibrated for sustained respiration.
So in the, what was it? Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader, there is a chapter in the very beginning where it's Vader's in that chamber. He's in a chamber, and he's getting scrubbed of necrotic flesh, of dying flesh. And in detail, you get to understand the pain that he goes through just to wear the suit and survive. Like, there's a tube that goes down his throat, all the way down to his stomach. And the helmet that he wears has thousands of needles that each time he puts it on goes right into his skin and attaches to his nerves. It's like they just cinch in. So that the suit is kind of like symbiotic with him. It explains how he can't sleep properly simply because the sound of his respirator and the flashing lights of his chest box keep him awake because they're so bright. He's always in pain. He doesn't eat. He has he gets injected from his suit for nutrients. He doesn't actually eat. Like, his suit just injects him with his like multivitamins essentially for the day. His caloric intake. He shits in the suit. So he shits and pisses in the suit, and all of that goes into the suit, like it just into a compartment. So, I mean, the guy lives in horrible, horrible living standards. And it's kind of cool to see this being physically and, visually realized from those novels and those comics. Holy moly. Yeah. Anyone who wants to argue that like the fans are now just, it's in the hands of the fans. You telling me that this doesn't look legit? Look at this. This is insane. This is absolutely insane, dude. The only thing we need to get over is the ethical aspect of AI. So if somehow, and I guess they already have figured that out because Disney did invest $1 billion into Sora, I think it was it? Licensing these characters. And I imagine through them, they probably pay out, I don't know, maybe a portion of those subscriptions to the various actors or mediums that it has to go through. But this is insane, bro. Like, it was just 2 months ago. It didn't look this good. And 2 months from now, it's going to look even better. It just makes me think. Makes me think on how creative we... And, dude, once I release What If Darth Maul Trained Anakin, that shit arguably looks better than any of this stuff. Because the stuff I'm using is, I would say, it's... Yeah, you just wait till that one comes out. It's pretty wild. It's an experience.
What did he say?
You know what I'm kind of not concerned, well, maybe a little bit concerned, is like all of this money and time that I spent into Vader 2, and to be honest, it's probably just going to be compared to AI now. You know? And that's the thing. It's like, it's going to come out. Yeah, it's going to be great, but like it could look live action if I just did it AI. And so it kind of makes me wonder, like where are we going? What should I do? You know, I want to make the best product, but at the same time, I want to stay ethical, but I want to be in full control. You know, AI doesn't give you full control like you can if you're creating something from scratch. So I wonder, like, in the future, can we like do a episode 2.1 or something where it's like the resolution it's more, I don't know. It makes me think, because I love being creative and I like creating things. No.
He said, a band of Jedi killed on Kashyyyk.
Oh, beautiful. He's taking it from the Kenobi book. Oh, no, wait. Not yet. He doesn't know about Darth Vader yet. Hold on. Oh, yeah, no, this is from the Kenobi book. This is how he was supposed to find out about Darth Vader, not from fucking Reva.
Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi, I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, with the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place. This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force, do not return to the Temple. That time has passed, and our future is uncertain. We will each be challenged. Our trust, our faith, our friendships, but we must persevere. And in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you always.
I mean, dude, even the combat is improving now. I haven't seen AI combat. And mind you, that was still shit. But you guys remember the AI combat we've seen? It's like, it was ass. At least, it just shows improvement, dude.
Is uncertain. We will each be challenged. Our trust, our faith, our friendships, but we must persevere.
Fuck hell. My wheels are spinning in my head, thinking.
And in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you always.
Henceforth, you shall be known
Shouldn't have been two-handed there, though.
as Darth Vader.
Never has the might of the Empire been stronger. The invasion were led by the 501st Legion and Lord Vader. The Emperor has yet to comment on this.
What did he say?
Lord Vader.
This is how we originally found out. This is how it was supposed to be done. Not to find out that that Vader's alive from stupid Reva, who just stole the spotlight. This is how it was supposed to be done. Straight from the Kenobi book. I like that this
He's
guy is combining, you know, Rise of Dark Lord, the Rise of Darth Vader. He's combining the Kenobi book. He's combining the comics. Not a fan of him incorporating the Disney like Silo shit. I didn't like Silo as a character. But anyways.
Sit down, my friend. Are you all right?
Yes.
You want to remain all right. You'll keep your voice down about Vader. Understands?
You guys want me to show you a snippet of the Darth Maul trained Anakin?
You'll keep from asking questions
It's really
about
dark.
him too. Even in this Force-forsaken place.
Like, it's really messed up, dude. Like, Maul is like pushing over Obi-Wan's headless body, and like it's really graphic. Like he's kicking his head. Like it's messed up. But that's how I wrote it 8 years ago. You guys loved it.
What do you know about him?
I just don't want to get kicked off YouTube. That's my fear, you know? So like I don't know. Yeah, it's really dark.
Just this. I have a friend. A trader in Hardwoods. Who was on Kashyyyk when the Imperials launched the attack. I guess he was lucky to get a ship raised and jumped. But he claims he got a glimpse of this guy Vader. Ripping into Wookiees like they were stuffed toys. And going to lightsabers with the Jedi who were on world. This Vader, he toasted Kashyyyk.
And the Wookiees?
Toasted Kashyyyk.
Anyone's guess. Take care of yourself. These desert wastelands aren't as remote as you think they are.
So when he leaves, he's supposed to talk to Obi-Wan. Like, he's supposed to talk to Qui-Gon Jinn as a ghost.
People of Sereno, today we honor our fallen leader.
Oh, shit.
Count Dooku served our world with distinction. He stood for strength, for independence, for the dignity of Sereno. Though he walked a path far from this palace, he carried the blood of our line.
Oh, Richard, what's up, man? $50 for my new company. What's my new company? I can't use AI yet, especially on IG, because I don't want to piss off Gray Griffin. She's my bud. Yeah, okay. Well.
And the galaxy knew the name of Sereno because of him. His leadership in the Confederacy was misunderstood by some. But here, on our world, we know he sought to protect us from tyranny, from domination, from the very forces that now spread across the stars. Let this statue stand as a reminder. Sereno bows to no empire.
My new AI company. Richard, thank you again for that, man. My new AI company. I don't have an AI company. You were only blocked by the obstacles you place in front of you. Yes, exactly. I was going to say something like that. Yeah. Listen, there's always going to be people who disagree with your life choices or the things you have to do. At the end of the day, you have to do what you feel is right in the moment. And if that changes down the line, great. You know, you can let that be known. But the process of life is to not tread lightly on what other people expect you to do or not to do, because they're just as cowardly as you are in that situation, because they're gatekeeping the same sort of shit. You have to do what you feel is right. So if you want to create a new technology comes out and you want to do it ethically and you want it to create, go ahead and do that. If you feel differently about it, you don't want to use certain technology, then don't. Either way, you're going to get hate. So you can't be controlled by what people think, ever. That will only limit your own expansion and your own development and your own path. Don't try to be liked, ever. Never works out anyway.
Kneels to no throne. So long as we breathe, we remain free.
Count Dooku Sr. Uh-oh.
She looks as if she could.
That's crazy real.
Simply wake up. Every time I look at her, I expect her eyes to open.
Dude, how? Like, look at the hairline. Look at the strands of hair. The wrinkles under the eyes. The fucking, the nose, little nose separation thing. The mole. Look at the peach fuzz. What the freak? That's insane. Like, look at the eyelids. What the hell? This is freaky.
I still hear her voice in the house, laughing with Sola, practicing speeches in the garden, running late for dinner and blaming the senatorial schedule.
She carried the weight of the Republic on her shoulders, but she was still our little girl. I thought there would be time to tell her that again.
She always believed she could fix everything. Wars, governments, entire star systems. She never stopped fighting for people she didn't know. But who fought for her?
I don't know what happened to you out there, Padme. But I know you didn't lose your will to live. Someone, something, took you from us.
I keep thinking of when she was a child. How she would come home with scraped knees from climbing the fountains and she'd say, "It doesn't hurt, Mama. I'm all right." She always said that. But this she couldn't overcome.
If only we could have protected her. If only we had known how dark things had become.
She died with a secret we'll never understand. A pain she carried alone. But wherever she is now, I hope she knows how loved she was.
Yeah.
How proud.
The thing that's now lacking, since the visuals are so pretty on point, what's lacking is the voice. AI voices are not nearly as good as the AI visuals. And so what we need to do is to actually incorporate organic with machine. So if you're having AI create the visuals, you need to hire voice actors, right? Then you make a really great project. Because like it, efficient, low cost, blah blah blah. But it's what makes it feel soulless. Right, so if animation can feel real, it's because there's human voices. I would say that's the thing that these guys are missing out on, is that they need to hire voice actors. Because the AI stuff, the AI voices, it's hollow.
We were. How proud we still are.
Goodbye, Angel. Rest now. We will carry your light for the rest of our days.
You know, Yoda apparently, or was it Yoda? No, it wasn't Yoda. It was, no, it might have been Yoda, I think. Where did I read this? A long time ago. But they were watching from space. Like, they were watching from the sky because they knew the Empire would be scouting, absolutely scouting Padme's funeral. Because they knew anyone who actually had a connection to her or cared about her would be there to pay their respects, and the Empire would roll on them. So they were doing it in hiding. Yeah, pretty wild, man. It's pretty crazy. The technology is absolutely insane. This short film is far better than the last 3 combined. This is the Star Wars fans want to see. This should have been first episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Yeah. In a few years, AI will be ready to give us the trilogy we deserve. This, the opening of Anakin's sternum was pretty crazy. Crazy how easily Palpatine can put slave and my friend into the same sentence. Yeah. Seems like most of the comments are positive, man. Once AI learns how to act, Hollywood is doomed. This is how it feels to be Anakin Skywalker forever. Yeah. Yeah, he captured it pretty well. I would just say use actual actors, voice actors. I wonder if Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor have seen this. Bet they would be amazed. Yeah. I don't know. Wasn't Dooku also a tyrant? Darth Tyrannus? I can do AI not to be cowardly. In fact, I'm almost as bold as Heath Ledger. Just not on IG. Maybe I'll do it on YouTube. Come on, it's me. Well, then do it. There's people who talk about doing it, and then there's people who just do it. If it's something you want to do it, man. Stop being afraid of what people think. Whenever I react to AI, people have a problem with it. They don't have a problem with the freaking AI itself, the videos that are uploaded by other people, but they have a problem with me reacting to it. It's anything to just, you know, get clicks and views, I suppose, with my name. But you can't let people control you. You have to do what you want to do and just ignore the bullshit. It doesn't matter. People are always going to have something to say. Stay in your lane, do your thing. Sorry to bring vibes down, but it's been a tough 2 weeks. I found my dog Goku unresponsive and rushed him to the vet just before your last mall stream. But it was 2 weeks ago, yeah. He was already gone. Hug your dog, please. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. It's like the worst thing that could happen. I'd say losing pets is most times worse than losing humans. We truly don't deserve them. They're like some of the most pure-hearted creatures on this planet. And they just want to be loved. They just want to have fun. And they'll love you unconditionally. Which is more than I can say for most humans. Especially in today's world. It's mostly about what can you give me? And then maybe I'll love you. It's kind of that kind of vibe. Theory, good to see you. Love all the recent uploads. When will you guys be back for Rule of 3? Missing the Thursday streams. Much love, man. Much love, man. I don't know, probably not for a bit. I'm extremely busy. I don't mean to sound like a snob, but I am. I'm managing so many people and so many teams and projects, and we're looking to release Vader in the next few months. I mean, spring, you know. So there's a lot I'm doing. I'm traveling like every week to 2 weeks. I'm traveling. I'm gone. So I'm not even on my computer. So, like, again, I just got back, and then next week I'm gone again. And then I come home, if I come home, and then I'm gone again for a month and a half. So it's a bit tough to get it in. Yeah, but I talked to the boys. I miss them, you know. There's no issue whatsoever. It's just I have to take care of things. I have to take care of business, and I can't commit even that like little bit because it just overlaps with other things that I have to do. So when things settle down, I mean, I'll be back home for, you know, when the mall show comes out or whatever. I think I'm back home around that time. If not, then we're gonna have to see how I do that too. But yeah, pretty cool vids today. All right, boys. I gotta bounce. I gotta take my truck in. It's been giving me real problems, and now that I'm back in town, I gotta make sure I get that taken care of. But it was good hanging out with you again for a little bit, and stay tuned for the next couple weeks. I'll be announcing finally what I can talk about. And I've been shutting my mouth, and you'll know why I've been shutting my mouth on it. But it's good news. So that's good news. Love you all. Check out the sale going on at Theory Savers. 20% off. Merch, everything. And I'll catch you guys in the next vid. Maybe we'll do a stream tonight. If not, then tomorrow. I've been waking up around like 6, 7 a.m. these days, so my sleep is quite fixed. Maybe even too corrected, but anyways. Adios. May the force be with you.
He's got the style, and he's going to prove it.